Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Star in Focus podcast. We are here in Coronado for StarCon 24, and we have with us Mansi Soni, who is with Stenograph. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with us. You're a product manager at Stenograph, right?
That's correct, yes.
So tell us about the new products at Stenograph then.
Yeah, so I am a product manager for Steno products, which is Catalyst, Case View.net, Check It. Check It is one of our newer products that came out last year. And Catalyst version 22 is out now.
Let me stop you really quickly.
Yes.
What does it mean to be a product manager? What exactly is your day-to-day?
Yes, so as a product manager, my job is to understand, what our market needs are. What the market requirements are, where's the market headed to?
Yeah.
How's the industry changing? And then how can we implement those changes into the technology that our customers are using to serve them better, right? So for me, it's how can we make Catalyst better? How can we make Check It better? How can we make Case View.net better?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And so do you get that information by doing polls? Is it research?
That's a very great question. So it's conventions like this. So we're really grateful to be here where I get to interact with customers, talk to them, get feedback from them. We do a lot of beta testing when we release products before we release them. But, to actually understand where the market is headed, we'll do surveys. I'll put out a survey, I'll talk to customers, try to understand what's going on and, how would they want to see things different. We have an entire sales team that's out on the field talking to customers. They will give me feedback, right?
Okay, yeah.
We have tech support that receives calls from these customers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's a big one,
So anything that's going on that we hear from our tech support team in terms of, what are the issues that our customers are running into, we log them in and we review them and, then I get all that data as well. So yes, we use all that data and then see what can we do with it. Yeah.
And before I rudely interrupted you, you were telling me about the product. So so are you, you released Case Catalyst 22. Are you so proud of all of the changes, I imagine?
Yes. Because it's a very interesting time, right? More and more jobs are going remote now.
Yes.
So it's definitely a solution that anybody that's doing remote hybrid jobs can use to be able to get better audio.
Yeah.
To make, stenographers' life much easier. So when, you have someone joining on Zoom, sometimes the audio is not the best. Probably, it's in a hybrid situation where even though you're in a deposition, they're like, oh, someone's going to join remotely, right? The audio quality might not be that great. There's probably a fan running or something where you just can't hear the remote participants that well. Or there's constant crosstalk between people here and people remote where, we don't know what the internet connection is. They're not waiting for the other person to finish. They're not looking at each other.
Yeah.
So if you have an audio recording, which is recording your people in person and remote, and then when you're editing your job, you have better audio quality, so you can isolate the channels. You're like, no, hold on. I only want to listen to people joining remote. I will only listen to those channels. Or like, I want to only listen to this person over here.
Yeah.
There's too much crosstalk between these two people. Let me listen to only the in-person people.
Yeah.
You can do that. So better audio quality helps you edit faster, helps you produce a more accurate transcript.
Yeah. I mean, that is phenomenal technology to just be able to, like you said, isolate the speaker, and profoundly helpful because especially during contentious litigation, oftentimes they probably are saying things that are really important, but before these types of things, you give them the, at the beginning, the warning, the admonition, if you will, that I cannot capture two people speaking at the same time, but it happens anyways.
Exactly. Right.
I'm very excited for that piece of it.
Yes, absolutely. And Catalyst did have the multi-channel capability because now we take in-person and remote as two different inputs.
Right.
And so now Catalyst treats, because even if you look at your regular computer, you have one input and one output.
Sure.
You can never have more than one input source, right? You can on your Zoom platform, any platform, you always select one input, one output.
Yes.
But on Catalyst, you can have multiple inputs, multiple outputs.
Yes.
So it's changing with the times.
Yeah, which is what we need. Yes. Can you imagine if we were still just trying to chisel and rock? We need stuff to keep up with the technology and to help us do our jobs better. And that's really awesome.
Exactly.
So that's a new feature that's coming out. What else has just come out?
Yes. So we also have an improved and better associate audio. So associate audio is, just to tell you a little bit about it, you have an audio file, the audio quality wasn't great, you recorded in Catalyst, not that great, but your videographer has an audio file that has much better audio. You want to take that audio file and associate it to your transcript.
Yes.
Now, if it's not an Opus or a Wave, you have to go through this process of having to use a third-party software, convert it into a Wave or an Opus, and then you can associate it in Catalyst.
Right.
Sounds a little painful, right?
Yeah, it does sound painful. It's a very good word for it, yeah.
So we wanted to make it convenient and easy for our customers to be able to do that. So now MP3, M4A, whatever file your videographer gives you, take that that audio file, and you can associate it to your transcript.
That's so nice.
The steps are the same. You don't have to do anything different.
Oh, that's really
everything
cool.
happens seamlessly on the back end.
Yeah, that's nice. I have had audio before that was not synced, and that is a nightmare. So I love, that is a really cool feature to have changed. Is there anything else that's...
There is the break file. So if you're an official, you probably have used break file function. And again, for the customer in their workflow, no changes. What we've done is we've improved the way it functions on the back end, right? So right now, if you did use break file, if you had, let's say you were at a whole day job in the courthouse, you were there for how many hours, but you did 5 jobs, right? And now you want to break that one transcript into 5 different transcripts.
Yeah.
You would use break file.
Yes.
Instead of the entire audio file being copied over 5 times, that's what Catalyst did, right? Previously, before version 22, now it will break it up wherever you're breaking your text file to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so wherever you break your text file, your audio file breaks there as well.
So you don't have all that data, right? Just hogging up your memory. Right. Okay, that's great. Yeah. That's really nice. Yeah. I actually didn't realize that it made that. I mean, I knew that the audio was still synced, so I thought that, but I didn't realize that it was duplicating.
It was duplicating the entire audio file with each broken out transcript.
Wow. Yeah. So for those of us that are Catalyst users, all we have to do is update, right? We just have to update, and all that stuff is handled for us. That is amazing. Yep. What a great new update. Yes. And what is this, 22?
22, yes.
Okay, nice. Yes. And are you enjoying, preparing for what's coming next? Do you have some new babies?
Yes.
Can you tease us with any of that information?
Not yet.
Okay, we're leaving with a cliffhanger.
Yes. Not yet, but I will say this convention has really helped because, I got so much good feedback from customers, Yeah. We got to meet with some of our customers that have updated, that would also like to see some updates. Some people came up to me and talked to me. So I'm going to take all of that back, and then we're going to be like, okay, this is what we want to plan out and kind of plan it out. Yeah. Yeah. But yes, no teasers right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, but definitely something that will be of value to our customers, something that's going to that's the goal. How can I make your life easier? How can I help you do your job faster and more easily? Right, that's my job.
And that makes you my favorite person. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and tell us about what you're doing, and thank you for making our lives easier. We really appreciate it. On behalf of all of the reporters, I really appreciate it.
And I need your help to help me make your life easier, right? So feedback is always great. Yeah.
Collaboration.
Right, collaboration.
Yes, right. I'm so into it, girl. Right. Teamwork is my favorite. Right. Well, thank you again, and thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time.